Hello and welcome to Esports Life Tycoon. This is actually a game that I played a long time ago when it was still in its very early stages, and they've done a huge amount to it, and I gotta say that it has improved in every single way from what I remember. So let's start. We are going to be the manager of an esports team of some kind, and we have to raise their ranks all the way back from the Bronze League all the way up to the Pro League, and we're going to try our very best to do that. So here we go. We can basically just randomize. I love that they've added a randomize function in here because you know me, I'm pretty awful at creating characters. Well, maybe I'm not awful, maybe I'm just impatient. Anyway, we're going to go for this guy because he has an absolutely insane looking shirt, and let's face it, we want an insane looking shirt, don't we? We want to dazzle the competition. We want to make sure that they get blinded before they play their games. Anyway, if you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description as well. And otherwise, I actually don't even need to do any of this. I might add a beard. Should I add a beard? Oh my. Oh, yeah, maybe something like. Wow, that's very similar to how I look. That is no, we should not do that. We'll just go for clean shaven. Why not? Let's just do that. Now you can choose a variety of different shirts, but why would we want to choose anything different from what we have here? I might decide to choose something a little bit different from these shorts. Maybe we'll go for some regular pants. Seems like a good idea, and we'll just... Oh no, I'm not going to go for any regular glasses. We're going to go for some crazy looking glasses. There you go. And then we can potentially go for some earrings as well. Oh wow, nose piercing too. Okay, we'll go for some earrings. Why not? Why not? That seems like a fun time. And yes, we should definitely have a leopard skin, leopard pattern print cap. That sounds like a fun idea. All right, so we can now choose a name. And well, my name is probably going to be... I don't know, Jams, I guess, because that's my, well, it's kind of my name, it's a little bit kind of like that. So yeah, we'll do that. And now they're going to give us a little bit of an opportunity to say hi to the press and basically be like, oh, the board of directors have absolute trust in Jams to, form the best team possible. And look at those eyebrows. Can you believe it? Oh yes, those eyebrows are just insane. Anyway, former esports player Jams. Oh, I wish. That would have been fun. Anyway, your team will be starting off on the Bronze League. Yeah, so unfortunately they are going to give me a tutorial, but we're going to just skip through most of that because it is not really going to be it's not really going to be that important. Because let's face it, I've actually been playing quite a lot of this game, amazingly enough, because usually I'm not that much into esports or anything like that. I used to watch a whole bunch of it, but not so much anymore. And yeah, so it's kind of surprising to me that I'm really enjoying this game. Anyway, we're going to be creating the Reformians. Yes, the Reformians. And we will be creating our logo and all that wonderful stuff. I have no idea what to select, to be honest. Reformians, is there an R somewhere? That's just way too... Should we do an eggplant? Okay, yeah, let's do it, Okay, so eggplant has to be purple, of course. And we're going to need to put something in the background here. So what about what's a good color to complement purple? Green? Maybe something like this, a muted color. Something like that. No, that's not going to work out too well. No, we need something a little bit different. Maybe like a shield. And oh no, where's the eggplant gone? There it is. Okay, yeah, we want something different in the background here. Maybe just a flat thing. Maybe that would actually make a bit of sense. Maybe. Okay, let's go for a... Oh my, I'm really bad at designing these things. So yeah, don't look at me. Don't look at me about this. All right, let's just do that. Why not? Choose a shirt. So yeah, now you can make an esports shirt that all of your players will be wearing when they go into battle, and we're gonna try and make something relatively similar to our shield. I think that actually looks pretty cool. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Does it? Does it look cool? Please say it looks cool. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. Whatever. We'll just do that. And the country, of course, we are from the UK, or Great Britain, as they say in this game. So we're going to do that. The Reformians. Fantastic. Okay, so now you get randomized characters. So absolutely randomized characters. And you have no real choice about who you get. But you do get the opportunity to customize them in some way. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting some of our Knights of Reformia and some of our Squires of Reformia in here as their aliases. I'm not going to be, customizing our team super hardcore, so I'm not going to input their name or surname or anything like that. The alias is the thing that is mostly used in this game, so I'll do that now. Alright, so take a look at their aliases. We've got Popo Amora, Darthmar, Bob Vance, Ellil, and Sleeth Uzama. So yeah, that is what we're going to be going with, and they are basically, this is League of Legends. This is basically a League of Legends style of game, so it is a MOBA or Dota style game, whatever you'd like to call it. And as you can see, they're randomizing all the other players in the other teams, and this is our team house that we are going to be training in. And someone needs to pick up their pants. Do you see that? Someone needs to pick up their pants. I don't know who it is. Darthmar, is it you? I have no idea, but I find it somewhat hilarious that there is a shield of an eggplant behind me on the wall there in my office. Isn't that hilarious? Okay, so I know what to do here, but they are forcing us through the tutorial. I don't think we can actually skip it. I don't think you can actually skip it, so I'm just going to skip as much as I can. Now, we are going to be placing our people on scouting here, so basically what this means is it will give you options and indeed statistics from the enemy team. So basically what that will do is that will enable you to see exactly what kind of stat they have in chemistry and in training and in various other statistics. So you can very easily then get the required statistics to be able to potentially beat them. And so that's what we're going to do here. And now, yeah, your people can get low energy as they are training, as they are scouting and so on. Every single action in the house will consume some kind of energy. So now they have done that, we are going to try and get our chemistry up a little bit more. As you can see, our victory expectations at the moment are tough match. But as we go onward and increase our chemistry even further, you can see that our level is increasing. And the first team that we're up against are the Karate Masters, and they are 5 in chemistry. So technically, we will have a much easier time of things beating them if we can increase our chemistry beyond them. And I don't think I can actually get more in scouting, unfortunately. I would have liked to have gotten more in scouting, but I don't think I can actually do that in the tutorial right now. Usually I would get maximum level scouting, but at the moment it seems like we are only able to get a first level in that. Now, when nighttime comes around, you will, your players will basically be forced to go to bed, and then they will recover a certain amount of energy, and then they will go back to whatever they were doing before they went to sleep. So, now they're teaching us to go back and analyze our rivals even further. Chemistry is at 8, which is, I think, probably going to be really, really easy for us to win. But we are now opening up the training task. So training will be pretty good for us as well. We just need to get 5 in training, pretty much. Train as much as you can and go get them. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're going to do. There is also another task, another training task, which is called Hype. And basically what that is social media stuff. I'm pretty bad at social media stuff, so thankfully the game does that all for me. But basically it just requires your team to go in front of the camera, take a couple of team shots, and so on and so forth. Now you can see here that we're getting a reminder that the match is going to be starting in 4 hours, and you need to make sure that your players have above this line of energy, because if they have lower than that, they will perform at under expectation. So it is going to be pretty good for us to make sure that they are all energized. And as you can see, our victory expectations are now a walk in the park. So that means we can now play the match. So here's the thing. Because this is the tutorial, they're not actually going to allow me to manually control my team. But what I gotta say is I personally don't think you need to. I don't think it is necessary to control your team manually to win consistently. Even though some people, on the forums and in reviews and things like that, they say that play match is a better way to go through the game, but I have found that in the Bronze League and in the Silver League, at least, I haven't had any problems in winning matches by using the automatic resolve. So you can, as you can see here, it's a walk in the park. So that basically means that we are going to absolutely crush this enemy team, which is fantastic. So you can see here, final score is 1-0, and Popo Amora is our MVP, and that is our jungler, I believe. And then we have everyone else's stats here. Darth Mar and Bob Vance, apparently they both died, unfortunately. But that's okay, because as you can see, the enemy team just completely got massacred in every way. So that is really nice. Now, after every single match, your players and the heroes that they play as will gain experience. So the more that one of your players plays with you, the higher level he is going to get. And that is going to be really, really useful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start scouting, because we are going to need to scout someone else. And we are also going to need to win 2 matches in resolve match mode. Yes, so it's basically just, you know, giving us a good idea what's going on here. So yeah, we're going to continue scouting. Thank you very much. I'm going to increase the speed of the game a little bit as well. And as you can see here, we found out the opposing team's formation. Now this will be a slight advantage in resolve match mode, but it will be crucial information when playing a match. So basically that generally just gives you an idea as to what to do in the actual play match thing. You know, in the play match mode. And as I say, I haven't had that much experience in the play match mode, and I haven't really seen that as really making that much difference. So maybe it's just me, don't know. But we're going to go for 5 in chemistry, and then we will be going for 4 in training, and hopefully we'll be able to do that before the game starts. Anyway, we periodically receive mail as well from enemy teams, and also from sponsors, and also from all kinds of other people. And you can decide how you respond to these. So as you can see, this guy says, "I'm the CEO of Karate Masters. I read you were joining a team, and I just wanted to welcome you to the league. This is a very competitive world. Best of luck, you'll need it." And I'm just going to say thanks for the advice. And that means that our relationship with Karate Masters has improved. Now, relationship is extremely important in this game. The higher the relation you have with an opposing team, the more likely they are to be able to deal with you and actually trade players, and indeed buy players from you. So if you have a player that is demanding a huge amount more money and you just don't have that money, you can then sell them to the team where you have a good relationship with. And so you're going to offload a very, very big contract in exchange for some cash. That's basically how it goes. It's kind of like all sports, kind of. Anyway, the owners want the team to be famous worldwide, so we need to start getting followers, and that's exactly what we're going to do. As you can see here, we are unknown, so we're going to need to get some followers, and that means we need to hype our people up on social media. Unfortunately, I do want to get a little bit more training done, but, well, it's okay. Anyway, the last target set by the owners is for you to get $8,000. The new season will bring expenses like payroll, rent, equipment. We need to get money. How can we do it? We'll give you $4,000 for each victory, depending on the hype created before every match. Yeah, so basically every single point or level up of hype that you get gives you about 10% increased cash. So if you can get about 3, 4, 5 points in hype, you're going to get 40 to 50% from additional cash. So that is actually pretty cool. As you can see, we have 0 money at the moment, and I'm just going to restore myself a little bit with energy, and then we'll just go and train a little bit more as well. As you can see, it is now a walk in the park, so I don't think we really need to worry about anything else, and we can just focus on hyping everyone up, and hopefully we will be ready for the battle. We're going to try and get 1,000 followers. Don't think we're going to be able to get 1,000 followers before the match actually begins. I mean, like, I don't think we can get enough hype to actually get 1,000 followers from one match. We'll probably get about 700, 800 from this, maybe. But yeah, this is going to be pretty easy victory, I think. Yep, very easy victory indeed. And Ellil this time around was the MVP. Very nice indeed. So yeah, I'm actually kind of wanting to show you the play match mode, but you're going to be able to see that very, very soon. So don't worry about it at all. If the resolve, or automatic resolve thing is not fun for you, then that's absolutely fine, because you will get to see something relatively soon. Anyway, there you go. We gained 615 followers, and we gained a decent amount of cash. Look at that, 54%, 2,200 additionally from the victory as well. And one of our players got a skill point. So yes, each player has 4 skills. To improve a player, access their player tab when they get a skill point and assign it. So this is what we have here. You can decide on what you want to spec into. So basically, they all have different descriptions here. So player's ability to defeat the opposing hero. Defeating a lane's opponent enables the tower and nexus to take damage. Yeah, you'll see exactly what's going on when we actually enter the play mode itself. Player's ability to damage the opponent's towers or nexus after defeating the lane opposing hero. And then you have dodge. Player's ability to thwart the opponent's attack. A good defense can stop the opponent's hero attack and advance to a new turn. And player's ability to mitigate the damage done to the tower or nexus after your hero has been defeated. So we're just going to go for attack. I found that attack is probably the best, at least for me, or at least what I found has been decent. So we'll just try to do that. And you also have to manage players' personalities and indeed their moods. So when a player is annoyed or angry with someone else, you're going to need to do something about it. So we're going to call Ellil to the office. I wanted to mention that I'm being pushed aside lately on the team. Ever since the rumors started that I cheat, Sleeth Uzama has set everyone against me. What can I do? So that's basically what's going to happen. And now we can do a conflict resolution. And basically what that's going to do is give us a wide variety of different options to kind of get that player back to a good mood. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Ellil to hit a punching bag for 2 hours. Oh, he's going to get into really good shape. Anyway, it's important to resolve conflicts through individual tasks. They may take time and money and keep your players from doing their scheduled tasks, but it's the only way to improve their mood and performance, because as you can see, his performance has gone down dramatically. Usually he's a 55 rating, but at this point he is a 39. So definitely going to need to do something about that. Otherwise, we're just going to get our energy back up, and then we're going to do some chemistry. We have 1 day and 4 hours until the next match, and let me tell you, later on down the line, it is not as easy as this to get ready for the match. Basically, you really are up against it time-wise, and you're going to have to be very, very careful about when you do what, because there are sponsor events as well. And basically what that means is you need to be sending your players off for a meet and greet, basically. And what that will do is give you relation with your sponsor. It will give you additional money, and it will give you additional followers as well. But it will prevent your team from training for the upcoming match. So you have to balance those two things together. Anyway, I'm a League of Heroes hero. I've been sent by the community to evaluate whether you're worthy of the League or whether I should make you disappear. Can I see the house? Of course, make yourself at home. After reviewing your team, the hero has gracefully granted the team an energy boost for 48 hours. Your players will recover much faster. So yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic buff to have immediately, because that will mean that energy, whenever they are resting over on the couch there, they will gain double the amount of energy than they usually do. So that is just going to be insane. So you can see here, look at this, boom, 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 and there you go. They're at full energy already. Absolutely crazy. So now it is a walk in the park. Let's try and get some hype. Let's build some hype up. Got to be a bit careful about our energy as well. There we go, get some more energy, and we're now at full energy once more. Look at that, just such a crazy buff. There are all kinds of other different buffs that you can gain as you play through the game as well. There are a lot of other visitors, quote unquote, that will appear over time, and they will give you a wide variety of different things. Like one of them I got actually did improve my training experience gain by double. So basically I was able to get to like level 10 training in no time at all, and then I could focus on chemistry and hype and all that stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool things that can happen. Otherwise, let's do this. And there you go, we have a victory again, and wow, look at that. It seems like all of our players are getting MVP at least once. Bob Vance is now getting it. Very nice. And Darth Mar and Ellil have both leveled up. Very nice indeed. Okay, I like that. So now how's our hype doing? Okay, so we gained another, yeah, there we go. We gained another couple of followers, and now we have 1,127 followers and 11,700 cash, which is pretty good. Anyway, this is where we get to play in the play match mode next, which is going to be quite interesting. Anyway, we're going to spec our points into attack here. Into attack. I think the support character is probably not going to really benefit from having attack, but I'm just going to do it just to make sure that we are, you know, going to do damage if we can. Do bear in mind that I am still very new to this game. I'm just kind of imparting a couple of the things that I've learned in my time with the game, and this is by no means the most efficient way of training up and indeed spending skill points for your players. So by all means, if you do pick up the game at some point, then you can try out your different strategies and you can try all different kinds of things, whatever you want to do, sort of thing. Anyway, this is now Walk in the Park, so I will be going over and hyping. It's going to take... we could just hype for 6 hours. That's actually really, really good. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. Maybe we'll get... I'm going to estimate we'll get like, what, 6? Maybe? No. Yeah, we don't have the double energy buff anymore, but we might be able to get 6. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so let's just go to full energy. Maybe some more training? Nah, okay. Not in time. Not in time. But that's fine. That's fine. We're pretty good. We are full energy, and this is our first real match. And this is what the game generally wants you to do most of the time. They generally want you to play through the match yourself rather than just auto-resolving it. And personally, I found that relying on stats and relying on your own training in the house beforehand and then resolving the various matches has worked extremely well for me in the time that I've been playing the game. So yeah, we'll see how this goes now. So this is the battlefield where matches are played. I could skip this tutorial, but I think it's a pretty important part of the game, so I'm just going to let it run. This is your team's nexus, and that's the enemy's nexus, and we've got to kill each one. But how? How are we going to do that? No, we're not actually going to take control of enemy hero, allied heroes or anything like that, but anyone that's played League of Legends, you're going to know exactly what's going on here. There is only one tower in each lane, so there's not 2 in each lane, like they, 3 in some cases. But anyway, we are going to be going onward. You can see these are all our heroes, and their damage skills will determine their success on doing so. So basically, we're going to have top and middle play alone, standard. And the bot lane is going to be played by, bot and support. And then we have top up here. So a hero can win their duel and damage the tower or evade the attack and take no damage. There is also a dragon here. There's a dragon fight every 3 minutes, and the team to defeat it will get a bonus for 3 turns, which is very important. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. All right, so let's do this. So here we go. We have a wide variety of different things we can do here. So as you can see, they are rolling through all of their stats here, and you can see that the opponent is really not really going to do very well against us, I don't think, for the most part. So we're just going to see how it goes, because most of my players have more stats in general than the enemy. So theoretically, we should be fine, but there is a lot of player involvement in the play match mode in comparison to the resolve. So who knows whether I'm going to be doing okay here. I might not be able to. It depends. No, yeah, okay, the dodge is okay. Right, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So now this is actually where the game starts. So basically what you can do is you can move these sliders up and down to determine whether you would like to be more defensive or more aggressive. And you can see here that this guy is actually wanting to be more aggressive at the top lane. So if you want to, as you can see, these are your chances of attacking and dodging. So I have a 58% chance to dodge. You can't see his percentage chances, but that's okay. So what we can do is we can move this downwards, and then we can increase our dodge chance. We can also use the push button to focus attack on that lane. So if we want to, we could go boom, and then we could attack straight up. But unfortunately, my guy did not dodge, which is unfortunate. But there you go. There we go. We actually did do damage there. And he's now going to be attacking. So I'm going to... yeah, okay, never mind. I thought I would be able to get a nice dodge there, but no such luck. Maybe we can get more attack somewhere else. No, it doesn't seem like it. But our jungler is doing a fantastic job every single time. Oh, there we go. Bottom lane's actually doing a very nice job too. Actually kind of surprised that they were able to do something so good. But, oh wow, it seems like all of our lanes are doing really nicely. Unfortunately, we have top lane not doing too well. Oh, that was a miss. Dodged the attack. That's actually kind of impressive. We should probably go and increase the slider a little bit. Let's try and do that. And now we'll see what happens here. Oh, yes, nice. Okay, there you go. We have their bottom tower down. That's really, really good. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to dodge. Yeah, there we go. Nice dodge. It is in turns, by the way. It is all done in turns. So there's no real-time strategy here. It is just all in a turn-by-turn basis. But unfortunately, it looks as though the red team have successfully slain the dragon, which I gotta say is kind of bad. Oh dear. We are having some problems now. This is problematic. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna push the lane at the top here, and we'll see what we can do. Just gonna go straight up damage. Yeah, this guy's got some really nice armor. Look at that. He's got a really high-leveled character, and the hero itself is leveling up really, really well for him, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I think we might actually lose. We might actually lose this. If we keep missing, then we are definitely going to have some problems here. There we go. Nice. Okay, that was a good hit. Maybe we should push the bottom lane. It might be a good idea to push the bottom lane instead. There we go. We've got plus 20 to all stats, so that's really nice. Let's have a balanced little slider down at the bottom there, and maybe we can... Ah, really? Reinforced armor as well. Look at that. That's really good for them. Thankfully, he missed. Yes. Okay, now maybe we can try and dodge there. Okay, a little bit of a dodge, but they did take a little bit of extra damage as well. Yeah, dodging the attack. Yeah, now you can see exactly the reason why I'm not a big fan of the whole play mode thing, because it's just really, it's very, very tense and pretty difficult. I feel like it's pretty difficult, but maybe that's just me. Okay, there's a fight at top lane, and he missed again. I'm actually really surprised that his accuracy is so low. But I guess that's just how it is so far. Maybe we'll do okay as we go forward here, though. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, we just need to eliminate one more tower at the top there. Maybe we can get through. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so bottom lane's doing really, really well so far. So maybe what we want to do is just go absolutely crazy and push super hard in every single lane. Maybe that's what we want to do. Just kind of increase all of our attack ratios as much as possible, and we'll see how it goes. There we go. That was nice. Damage the tower. So now we've got 2 lanes open. They have only 1 lane open, but top lane is having some problems. As you can see, we have only 1 more attack to go. So maybe what we want to do is actually just go straight down for dodge as much as possible, and then we'll see if we can maybe we should push the we should push the bottom lane. Really, that's the thing that we should be pushing here. Oh, now he's able to do it. He missed twice. He missed twice in a row beforehand. Oh well, maybe we'll be okay. Yes. Oh, I thought we'd actually won there, but no such luck. Okay, so yeah, 1 more hit. Literally 1 more hit. Mid is the only one that's actually done really, really well here. We should probably tell mid to... Oh, wait. Push the bottom lane. Push the bottom lane. 90% chance. Almost. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we actually lost that fight. And that has never happened to me before in this game. I guess it's literally just because... Oh, yeah, round 1. I don't think we're going to get round 2 or anything like that. But... yeah, that has never happened to me before. Very, very surprising indeed. But I suppose it is literally just because I didn't really focus on the bottom lane or on mid that much. I was focusing much more on top, and that just did not really work out too well, unfortunately. Seems like my players generally tended to miss their attacks quite often as well, which was a bit of a shame. But that is indeed just the that's just the tutorial. It's not really a big deal. We are still going to get a little bit of cash. We're not going to get anything for the actual win, which is unfortunate from our sponsor, but that is just the pre-season, so it's not really a big deal in the grand scheme of things anyway, because we don't actually lose anything in regards to our ranking. So we are now in the Bronze League, and we can pick a sponsor. So you can pick a sponsor however you want. Each sponsor has a different objective for you to complete. in the season. So, for example, Swipe Basketball wants us to gain a promotion from that league, I guess, and Striker Manager wants us to become champion of the season, and then Tap City doesn't really mind too much about what we do, and is basically just happy if we keep spot 7 to 9. So we're going to go for Swipe Basketball because every single win gives us 4,000, and it gives us 15,000. I mean, all of them give me 15,000 with the exception of Striker Manager, but they give 3,000 per win, and I think we're going to be having at least 10 games, so it's going to be 40,000 match win bonus in comparison to 10,000 every week, and there's like 3 matches every week, so I think this is a much better way to go. And here are our current players. This is our salary. You've got to manage your budget, of course, and of course you can now change their names and various other things that you want to, but I'm not going to be doing that. And you can also change what they look like as well if you so desire, but I'm also not going to be doing that. So yeah, it's all available to you if you would like to. Welcome to the presentation of the Reformians. Here's the boss and team players. Yes, the boss looks absolutely awful, as you can see. Look at that shirt. I mean, really. I mean, it's actually not even a bad shirt. I think the design's quite busy, but I like the colors, at least. And now, look at how many players are joining their teams. Yeah, it's pretty crazy when you get into the meat of the game, where you have literally a player market, you have free agency, you have off-season, pre-season, basically all that you could ever want from some kind of esports tycoon, which is exactly what this is. So, yeah, pretty cool, I gotta say. And yeah, I find it surprising that they all sleep in the same room, but okay. I mean, I guess that's just how it goes. Anyway, here we go. This is the competition. First prize is $20,000. I would like to win that, if at all possible. Otherwise, you can see here that our team has the rating advantage. No one else is close to us in that regard. And so we're just going to get some energy real quick, and then we're going to do some scouting. And you need to do scouting before you can unlock training or chemistry as well. Thanks to the new sponsor, we moved to a new apartment. You have to manage every aspect of the club, including sporting and financial, or the owners will take action against your management. So yeah, you got to be really, really careful about that. Otherwise, they're just showing us a wide variety of different menus here. So basically what you can do is you can hire employees. So you can hire a coach, for example. So if we want to, we can do that. So 2-star coaches can be signed until you move to a better location. You can see exactly what they give you as well. I think what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be hiring this woman, I think, because she has chemistry, task, speed, percentage. And I think that that is personally something that I would very much like to have. And she's pretty cheap as well, because otherwise I would have to hire someone that is 20,000, and that is a bit too much. So we're just going to do that instead. We're just going to speed up the game a little bit as well. Let's get onto the chemistry, and we will need to get about 6 in chemistry, I think. And bear in mind that the next match is in 2 days, which is a crazy amount of time. So I don't think we really need to worry too much about that. So let's just get to chemistry 6, like I said, and then we'll go for some training. We probably need to get to about chemistry training 5. I think would probably be enough. And now we're going to go and sleep and all that stuff. And there's actually something that I haven't mentioned. You can upgrade your house. You can upgrade the training house. That is not currently unlocked at the moment. But basically what that does is it just improves the speed at which you can do various things. So it basically just gets you a passive percentage bonus. All right, of course, make yourself at home. Okay, so they're going to give me an energy boost again. It is random, it seems, what person turns up. So that's actually kind of cool, in my opinion. Okay, so now it's a walk in the park, and I am going to be going over and just getting the additional training. There we go, let's get some hype. Okay, so they're going to go to sleep, and now we'll get some more hype. And then we should be ready for the match. I'm not going to go into play mode again because you've already seen that, and personally I feel like I'm just terrible at it. And let me tell you, I actually had 0 losses in every single match that I played with the automatic resolve mode. And that just says everything, you know. That just says everything about my skill, you know, in the real game of League of Legends and also in this game. So yeah, play mode is definitely not really for me, but maybe it's for you, you know. Maybe you're going to understand it a little bit more than I do. Anyway, you can see here if we do resolve match, it's just going to be an absolute slaughter. And there you go. Victory for us. Darth Mar is now the MVP. Nice. Very cool. And now all of our guys... Oh, look at that. All of our guys are going to be leveling up. That's really, really nice too. Okay, so how much hype are we going to get? 70% from 10 points in hype. That's really, really cool. And a lot of extra followers. We got a victory too. And we gained our first victory of the season. Now, to graduate to the next league, you're going to need 8,000 followers in fame level. And also, of course, you're going to need to achieve a victory. That's going to be a thing that is very, very important. Now here we go. This is the first problem that we're having. So Sleeve has unfortunately been affected by Der Quervain syndrome. I've never heard of that, but apparently that requires a 5-day rest. And as a result, we need to look for a substitute. Playing with an injured player is not a good idea. So that means that I am going to need to go to the players market. So you can see here, you can open negotiations with other team players who have a release clause, or with free agents. The player will come to the house to negotiate a few hours after you've posted an offer. So Sleeth is our top player, right? I think. Let's have a look. Actually, not there. Oh, yeah, the menus are a little bit unintuitive, and you can't close them with escape, which is a little bit annoying to me. But other than that, I think the game is actually very enjoyable. Okay, so yeah, it seems like he is playing top, I believe. Yeah, he's playing top. So we are going to need to do something about that. So we will need to find someone to fill the top spot. So let's have a look here. We could try and poach someone from another team. You need to take a couple of things into account before signing a player. Their age and potential. When a player reaches the age of 25, they can start thinking about retiring, and it probably won't take long. Potential is a parameter that shows a player's expected evolution. So you can see here that this guy is actually pretty good because he is only 18, and you can technically see his potential here. So he only has bronze potential, unfortunately, which means that he is not going to be able to level up that significantly, which is a bit of a problem. I would like silver, if anything, but I'd like to get a cheaper price if at all possible. So what about this guy? Bronze potential. Yeah, now this is the problem. You're spending 2,000 every single time you do a check like this. So I don't know whether we really just want to just go for it, because the free agents, as they mentioned, are not going to be as good. Gold potential. Oh, okay, gold potential. This is going to be fantastic. 18 years old. 18 years old. We're going to negotiate the signing. This is a very, very cheap player as well. Really, really cheap player. Okay, this is going to be fantastic. All right, so let's get our... yeah, I guess we'll just continue to level up attack. I really don't know whether that's the best course of action, but it seemed to work okay in the automatic resolves at the very least. So yeah, now here's the thing. Unfortunately, there's 3 hours until the sponsor event comes up, and there's also 1 day and 9 hours until the next match starts. So that's going to be quite tight, I think. But we'll try it. We'll try it. We are going to need to attend this so that we can get more followers and more relation. As you can see, we've also gained some hype. And yeah, as you can see, they will offer more money next season. So that's what we're going to try and do. Okay, so we are going to do this. My double energy is gone, unfortunately. Let's get some chemistry going as well. So yeah, as you can see, right now it is a hard match. So we're going to need to do something about that. And you can see that the time just evaporates when that is happening. Okay, so let's go to the negotiation. It seems like also someone is having a bit of a personal issue. So yeah, anyway, basically this is a contract negotiation. So what you can do is you can basically just send an offer, and I guess we'll just we'll just send a lower offer than what they actually want. Oh, there you go. They accepted it. Okay, transfer fee is perfectly fine. Gonna be accepting that. And there you go. So we have now signed W Spear. W Spear. Okay. Now they have an absolutely fantastic potential. And I'm very happy that we were able to find someone like that so easily. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to replace Sleeth at the moment with W Spear. And they are going to be the captain as well, so they get a little bit of an extra energy. And yeah, Ellil is having some problems with something. Why is he having problems? I need to meet with him. There we go. Okay, let's sort it out. Okay, so we're going to need to talk to him. And that's going to take a bit of time. Let's have a look at what our mail is. Oh, when I saw the offer, I couldn't believe it. But now that I'm here, I just want to say it's an honor to be a part of the team. Hope we can win many tournaments. Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, we only have 7 hours until this is a match. So we are going to need to hurry quite drastically right now. We have 4 hours remaining. It's an easy match now, thankfully. I think that's because Ellil has now calmed down and we can now do it. So as you can see, that was really close, wasn't it? Super close for our match timing. So it could have ended up that we would have a normal difficulty match or something like that, and that would be really, really hard in my opinion. Or not really hard for auto resolve, because I have won something like that beforehand, and now Ellil comes back from having a problem and is MVP. Oh, very nice. All right. So yeah, there you go. Look at this. Our new player has already leveled up their hero once, which is just crazy. Crazy fast experience gain right there. All right, so otherwise we're just going to continue gaining money, and we have now defeated them, and we are now second in the standings. Mix Gaming is the team to beat at the moment. And so yeah, your heroes also have skills, by the way. So basically what you can do is you can go here, and this basically shows what kind of hero skills and what kind of heroes your players will be using. So you can see here that that's exactly what's happening right there. And then you can also see their various hero skills. You could see their hero level. So for example, we have this guy that has leveled up, and you can see that he has a plus 20% bonus to something, which is, in my opinion, pretty cool. Otherwise, I think that's actually going to be it for this episode. If you'd like to see more of Esports Life Tycoon, we are, well, I'm pretty happy to do that. But if you don't want to, and if you would rather play it yourself, then there is a link in the description. And yeah, otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.